What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction. Back with another version of Weathervane, which I reacted to as the final track on Savoy's 2018 album See the Beauty in Your Drab Hometown. And we're now going to hear the version with Jimmy Gnecco on vocals, which I believe preceded the version from Savoy by themselves. And in fact, this one is listed as Paul Waaktaar plus Savoy plus Jimmy Gnecco. So again, there was an earlier Savoy tune, which of course in the moment I'm forgetting which one it was, but where I was really impressed with the vocals, and then someone mentioned that's not actually Paul, that's Jimmy. But I will simultaneously say, at the end of the Savoy version of My Weathervane, I was very impressed with the way that Paul really sort of intensified a couple of the vocalizations near the end of the song. So I believe someone mentioned, like, wow, it was interesting to hear Paul go full Jimmy Gnecco there. So yes, I'm looking forward to hearing this rendition of the track. Sonically, I don't know if it'll be in an identical place, but I would guess it wouldn't be crazily different from the version on the Savoy album. In any case, let's give it a listen. This is Weathervane, performed by Paul Waaktaar Savoy, as well as Jimmy Gnecco. Already a bit different. Voices really are similar.
So you're going for a week to sort out your head. So you left me here to keep things going. That's an awful lot of empty space to myself. Guess you thought you had me measured. Yeah, I guess you thought you had me all figured out. Why'd you have to go and say you're sorry? Why'd you have to say there's nothing we can work out? Oh no, oh no.
So sonically, it was a bit more different than I expected. Definitely more in the dance pop type of vein. It's got that steady beat, a bit more of an electronic feel. Not to say the Savoy version didn't have a bit of that natural instrument meets synth blend to it. I think it did, but this one definitely felt a bit more electronic. Jimmy's voice fantastic, and when he hit that first dramatic vocal moment near the end, I knew the second one was going to be just as good. So again, I think they really do have remarkably similar voices. I suppose Jimmy sounds a bit more, what's the right word without like seeming like I'm being critical, because I do think Paul has a very good voice, and I think his version of My Weathervane, or Savoy proper's version of My Weathervane, showed that. But definitely I think Jimmy has a more dramatic voice, and there's a couple moments here, not only those final two vocalizations near the end where he really comes across well, but there was a moment about halfway through where he extended a line and it just had this really like rich quality to it. So again, without in any way denigrating Paul's voice, which I think is better than some people might expect, given the way that, when it comes to Aha's vocal work, people are rightly focusing on how incredible and singular Morton's voice is. But, I think in some of the demos and, over the course of the Savoy catalog, I've come to really appreciate Paul's voice. But, yeah, I think Jimmy's voice here really does hit some moments where it's like, wow, like, it's something else. It's, not necessarily something to say, well, that's definitely, superior. It's just like he has a voice with a bit more drama and, like, grace to it, I guess. So either way, I think it's a really cool version. I think, between the two, it just depends on kind of what you want to hear. If you want to hear a bit more in the Savoy path where it's, this pop rock meets a bit keyboard type sound, then I would say listen to the Savoy version. If you want to hear a version with a bit of electronic step to it, a bit of dance style to it, then maybe go with this version. But both great. Really cool to go through that. I am going to go through, including starting in the same batch, the Savoy Songbook Volume 1, which I think contains at least a few original tracks not on their other albums, followed by a number of re-recordings of tracks that are from their other albums. So we will go through that, and we're not quite yet done with the Savoy journey, so do let me know what you think of this rendering of an already good tune, and I will see you next time. Peace.